my name is Benny Wen. I am the team lead for Gubruds Electrical. Today we're going to be doing a panel restoration, and this is what it's going to be, the steps in the process of it, what needs to get done. This job here was originally, we came out to do a whole home inspection. When I came out to the panel, I basically noticed that his breakers are, pretty much old and outdated. He is getting some voltage fluctuation. He's also getting voltage fluctuation inside his house at some of his plugs. He definitely does want to get this taken care of as far as his panel, make it safe out here. We're going to be installing what's known as a whole house surge protection. Whole house surge protection does need proper grounding. So definitely want to check for proper grounding. As I was checking for proper grounding, I noticed that his cover plate right here has, the screws are all rusted out, water's leaking inside. So we are going to take care of this customer and take care of this and then reseal it afterwards to where water is not getting inside his garage and having other issues like mold and stuff like that. There's a lot of breakers in here. You notice that there is also mismatched breakers. That means that they're not UL listed for this panel. So we are going to take care of that. If a breaker fits in a panel, doesn't mean you can just shove it in there. All right, so we're going to get started here. First things first is safety, because you have to have safety glasses on. You only have, 2 eyes, so make sure you have your safety glasses on before you get started, okay? So there's the process of also shutting down the power for everything. You don't want to shut down just the main. What you want to do is kind of go through and shut down all the small circuits first and kind of work your way. Process of turning it on is going to be the same thing, but in reverse. That's already shut off. That's shut off. Go through with your sniffer. Make sure that there's no power. Double check with your multimeter that there is no power, because sometimes sniffers don't sniff or you get battery. That's bad. It's still live. See what I forgot to do? I forgot to shut off the main. Probably going to start from the bottom and work my way up, just because I got to do the surge protection, and the surge protection is going to go at a certain location. So let's start with a 20. We get customers, sometimes they'll call us and they have power issue, and they call us to come by and take a look. There are a couple of rooms are out and all that stuff. And then, usually when I get there, the customer a lot of times say, well, I checked the breakers and all the breakers are good. They're on the on position. And I'm like, okay, they're on the on position. Did you check the voltage on it? What's your voltage rating? Is it normal 120, or is it fluctuating, or, breaker is, if the breaker is on, doesn't mean that it's good. A lot of people think too, that saying, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. That doesn't apply in electrical. The reason why is because nothing lasts forever. Can you do a panel restoration on all panels? Yeah, most definitely. There's certain things that in our panel safety inspection that we go through and we check off. Let's say if the panel's got a bad bus bar, then definitely do not do a panel restoration on that, because that kind of defeats the purpose of the whole safety thing. So at that point right there, we recommend the customer to get a new panel. Okay, so we're going to be installing a Siemens whole house surge protection. Siemens, same company. This is a Siemens whole house surge protection. In here, you see it's got lights, neutral wire for grounding. Instruction. I won't bore you with the technical jargon babble stuff. You guys can look that up, but this is really easy. Hopefully we have a long enough pigtail, which looks like we don't, so I'm gonna have to basically get this pigtail a little bit further down. Okay, so we're gonna do it right here. This pin ground, it's extended, surge protection's on there. So now they want to go through and kind of check every wire, make sure it's landed and secure to the actual breaker. So now we're going to go into reverse mode. We're going to turn on the main breaker here, which is the 200 amp. Definitely we want to stand to the side. Anything happens, it blows out this way. Rather lose a hand than your whole body. Okay, so we stand to the side. Everything's good. Now we're going to test the bus bar. All right, so now we're going to go through and check each individual breaker, making sure that there is power leaving every breaker. The reason why is because sometimes we get defective breakers. That's very rare though. Very rare. So the power should be 124. Everything looks good. Everything's clean. Voltage is good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put that panel back. But before that, I wanna grab my label maker. Phone number, all that fun jazz. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at this. Looks like his plating is busted somehow. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get this on there, or this one on there.
Sir.
Thank you, Benny. You did great, man. I appreciate it.
You can always call down there and ask for me.
Yep.
They'll dispatch me to give you a call.
All right, you got it.